Hey guys, how's it going? Today we're going to be doing a quick review on the 40-inch LASTFIT LED light bar. Okay guys, before we start, just a disclaimer, I was sent this light bar by LASTFIT, but these are my real and honest opinions. I've had the light bar installed for about a month now, and I'll say I've been really impressed with the build quality, the price, as well as the light output. So before I show you some real world footage of the light bar, I'm just going to go over some of the specs of the light bar itself, okay? So once again, I was sent the 40-inch light bar, but with the brackets installed, it actually measures closer to 43 inches. So do account for that if you are going to be using brackets as well as the light bar. The wattage draw of this light bar is 120 watts. The raw output is 20,000 lumens. The measured output is 11,000 lumens. It is IP67 rated, and the beam pattern is a spot and flood combo beam pattern. All right, so moving on to install. Now, installation process was actually very easy. If you've installed rock lights or ditch lights or fog lights even, installation is going to be very, very similar to all of those. It's just that you're working with a large LED light bar this time. The only gripe I will say is the DT cable that's coming out of the light bar itself is actually very short. I couldn't route it into my engine bay, so I had to zip tie it underneath my roof rack. In the grand scheme of things, not a really big deal, but for me personally, I don't want to have any exposed connections to the weather. I feel like that could introduce a failure point. But because I have a roof rack, it wasn't long enough. If it was maybe about another foot long, I could easily route it into my engine bay, but unfortunately couldn't do that. But the mounting brackets that LASTFIT provides is actually very, very thoughtful. They provide 3 different solutions for you to mount your light bar. So whether you're mounting it from the side or from behind, all those brackets are provided with the kit so that you don't have to purchase a third-party kit online. One thing that you should be aware of is that the wiring harness is not included with this kit. So if you want to use a wiring harness, then you will have to purchase that extra. I did have to purchase an extra wiring harness, which I routed to a button inside my cabin. Okay, so let's move on to real world lighting situations now. Now you'll see just my headlights, fog lights, ditch lights, and now the LED light bar. I'll show you just my high beams now. You'll see that the throw is actually very far. I am really impressed with the side visibility of the LED light bar, and that's probably because of the flood pattern that are on the outer LED light bulbs. So you will notice that you have really good side-to-side visibility as well as a huge throw down the road, and you can see very, very far away. Now, this LED light bar is really bright. You'll see these street signs that we're going past. They're totally just reflecting so much light off because the LED light bar is so powerful. So one of the things that I was really impressed with was the lack of glare that was reflecting off of the front of my hood into my eyes, right? That's one of the biggest concerns I had with putting a light bar on top of my roof rack was the glare that would be reflecting back to me. The great thing about this light bar is that with the brackets, you're able to adjust, move, and even rotate the light bar so that if you are getting any glare, you can mitigate that with the rotation of the mounting hardware brackets, which is great. So for my application, I had very minimal glare, which was awesome. So that is going to wrap up my initial review of the LASTFIT LED light bar. I will say that I'm thoroughly impressed with this light bar. It retails for $159.99. They always have deals going on. I do have a 10% coupon in the description below. Check that out if you are interested in this light bar. I will say that this light bar kind of falls in between, it's not a cheap, like a Nan light LED light bar for 20 bucks on Amazon, but it's definitely not high end like Diet Dynamics or Baja Design or Extreme LEDs. It falls right in the middle, and that's kind of what I would categorize myself as. I'm not an extreme off-roader, but I use it enough that I need something that's dependable, that's going to last long, built well, and has a really good output. So if you're someone like me who's kind of like a weekend warrior, this is what I would really recommend you to use. The build quality is phenomenal. I have no fear of condensation. I don't worry that it's not going to work. But yeah, the only thing I really wish they did was put out an amber, an amber light bar. I may have to just wrap it with like a yellow film or something, like an amber film or something like that. But LASTFIT, if you make an amber LED light bar, please let me know. Other than that, guys, like I said, thoroughly impressed. Really, really good numbers on this light bar. Super affordable, great mounting hardware, good build quality, fast shipping, great price. So what else can you ask for? That's it, guys. So I hope you guys all stay happy, healthy. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, everywhere for all of those of you guys around the world. Continue to subscribe. We're close to 1,000 subscribers, guys. So help me out and hit that subscribe button. But other than that, thank you, guys. See you in the next video.